Val Ashford here of valashford.com, and today we're going to do meditation for dummies.
And release all of those sounds that are trapped in your mind.
Alright, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you dummies. You just got questions, just like I did when I started meditating years ago. And don't worry, I am here to help you. Here's a few of the things that I normally get in my inbox in regards to meditation. But Val, my life is so busy. I have a lot going on. I have businesses, I have kids, I have a significant other. I don't have time to meditate. I would love to, but I just don't have the time. Then meditation is clearly for you. You don't have time to meditate. That's funny because most of the really successful entrepreneurs have time to meditate, and I'm pretty sure their schedule is just as tight as yours, if not more. A lot of the times where you feel like you don't have any time is because you're stressed. You've got anxiety. You've got your nerves are all over the place about all the things that you have to do. So meditation, you probably need to double up from everybody else if you feel like you don't have time to do it, because that's really at the core. One of the best benefits and gifts of meditation is it slows down that heart rate, it puts you in tune with your higher self, and it gives you that time management that you're struggling with a little bit. Val, I hear what you're saying, and meditation sounds good, but I love the Lord, and I am not trying to nam-yo-ho-renge kyo myself out of God's good graces. Okay, number one, meditation is not attached to any religion. It is a spiritual practice, but it's not a religious practice, meaning it'll go hand in hand in whatever it is your belief system is. You could even use prayer beads. You could meditate at an altar. You could meditate in front of, whatever it is your spiritual tools are that go along with your religion and your belief system. Meditation is not attached to any of those things, so I'm pretty sure you're good with whatever you believe in. Now, I tried to meditate and I could not get my mind to shut up. I couldn't get my mind to shut up. How do you quiet your mind? I can't. I just can't. Ding, 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 ding. And there you have it. That's the one I get the most. So we're just going to bust that myth wide open. Meditation is not the art of not thinking. It is not a practice to teach you how to not think. Okay? Your brain has to think. That's pretty much an oxymoron. Your function of the brain is to think. It's always going to think. You're never going to get to a spiritual place of enlightenment where you have no thoughts. That's not the goal of meditation. The goal of meditation is, instead of having 100,000 thoughts, let's shift it down. Let's break it down. Let's, minimize that to focusing on one thing. So this is what a lot of people are missing out in the meditation, is they don't find a point of observation. If you're going to meditate, you have to have a point of observation. You have to have something in specific you are shifting your attention to, whether it be your breathing, your chanting, your hand clasp, the sound or chimes of whatever the music is that you're listening to while you do it, or you could just have a candle in front of you. Anything. Focus on one thing, and that way when all these other million thoughts cross your path, you can say, okay, I acknowledge that. Okay, I see you. Oh yeah, you're there. But every time you feel it, you acknowledge it for a second and you go right back to your observation point. And I talked about before how when I started off, I would picture myself sitting in front of a river, and whatever thoughts came to me, I would place them on the river and watch them float away so that I could bring myself back to just watching the water. And I think that's a really good practice for a lot of people who are having problems with focusing on one thing. Don't worry so much about the end goal. Get accustomed to meditating daily. Get accustomed to that. And don't focus so much on the details, if you're doing it right, if you're doing it wrong. The benefits outweigh all of the errors or mistakes that you think you're making along the way. And I promise you, if you are intentionally meditating, you're already getting benefits, whether you see it yet or not. So yes, lots of things to take away. Number one, you are not too busy to meditate. Find that 10 minutes, find that 5 minutes, find that 20 minutes, whatever it is you feel works with you for now. And look at it as a tool of time management, because getting that mental detox, clearing that space in your mind, focusing yourself and gaining clarity is going to help you to better manage all of the things that you have going on in your life. You are not doing it wrong. Stop saying that to yourself and using that as an excuse to not do it anymore. Keep going. Keep going. Just do it every day. You're doing it right. If you're doing it, you're doing it right. You guys have enjoyed these tips. Please share and tag your friends. Leave your comments down below. And visit valashford.com for more information on validated services. And as always, love and light to you. Namaste and shit. Happy meditating.